Wilson! Wilson!
Oh, hey Arno.
How's your physics homework going?
We're learning about astrology. I can't think of anything duller.
Say what? But astronomy is awesome and exciting!
Everything's exciting to you, Arno.
I have an idea. Maybe if you talked to the real men who discovered the principles of astronomy, you would appreciate it better.
And how do you suppose we do that?
I just happen to have a time machine!
Right. I got a lot of homework to do, Arno, so if you
Hold on tight, Wilson! Click!
You're grabbing my arm.
Poof!
Ah!
Well, we're here.
What the crap just happened?
We've just traveled in time to the past.
The past?
That's right, we're no longer in the present. So, technically, in our time, we're history. Pawn power!
Okay, that was weird.
Actually, Wilson, we're in Alexandria during the 2nd century. The time of, Ptolemy.
Ptolemy. It's pronounced Ptolemy. The P is silent.
Hello, my name is Ptolemy.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's you. You're the one who wrote Almagest, the book that explains all the astronomical discoveries. Why, yes.
Could you tell us what you found?
Oh, of course. Well, from my observations, I could see that all the stars, planets, the sun, and the moon move in the nighttime sky, and therefore the Earth must be in the center of the universe. I don't think the rest of the solar system will be too pleased to hear that. Ptolemy, you jerk. I call it the Geocentric Model.
Well, there are a couple of bugs in your system that you might need to work out.
Yeah, planets don't move like stars do. How do you explain the movements? Well, they're not located in the same sphere as the other stars, but they're separate spheres in front of them. What about retrograde? What causes them to move back and forth? Well, they do what is called epicycles and spiral around a fixed orbit. What causes them to spin like that? Stop asking questions! You're making my head hurt!
Give him a break, Arno.
But Wilson, he's wrong. This false model of the solar system would last 1,300 years. The Church later develops this misconception into doctrine and punishes anyone who taught otherwise.
Ptolemy only had the perspective of the night sky and his naked eye to plot out the system. Even though his theory caused turmoil in later years, we can't blame Ptolemy for trying to understand the universe with the limited knowledge he had.
Well, poop.
So, when did this all get sorted out?
Ooh, I'll show you. Click. Poof. Huh. I know we're in Poland, but I'm not exactly sure when we are.
Nice going, Copernicus.
Why, thank you.
Oh, you must be Copernicus.
Copernicus, you're the one who disproved Ptolemy's geocentric model. Can you tell us more about the heliocentric model?
Helio, what?
Certainly. After calculation and observation, I knew that the Earth is not at the center of the solar system, like Ptolemy said, but that the Sun is. Earth, along with the other planets, revolve around it. This makes the image of the solar system much more accurate.
It also explains why the planets move more differently than the stars do.
Yeah, the day Copernicus discovered this has become a very special day for all of us.
It has? What day is that?
Sunday. Pawn power!
This better not become a thing.
Come on, Wilson. There's still a whole lot more people for us to see. Click. Poof.
Now, where are we?
Italy in 1500s.
I'm getting dizzy.
Buongiorno. I've seen you have found my pendulum collection.
Galileo? Wow, it's really you. And you sound like Mario.
Can you tell us more about your invention, the telescope? Well, I did not exactly invent it. That was the Dutch. I'm simply the first one to point it upward at the night sky.
Genius.
Because of this, Galileo was able to find moons on Saturn and Jupiter, black spots on the surface of the Sun, and phases on Venus, proving Copernicus's heliocentric model once and for all.
Phases of Venus?
Of course. Would you like to see? Well, I'll be damned. Well, according to the church, so will I. Not upon, but still an awesome jump power!
You guys suck.
Onward, Wilson. Let us go to Sweden. Click. Poof. Ah, here we are. This is the time of Kepler, a bit shortly after the time of Galileo.
Kepler? What did Kepler do?
I was a mathematician and astronomer. And I can tell you're a partier as well. No, my mentor, Tycho Brahe, was much more festive than I was.
Oh, that's right. You were his student.
Yeah. Tycho Brahe received his own island from the king and spent years plotting out the movement of the sky. It's from his record that I did most of my work.
How did you get his records?
I stole them.
Ah,
You made 3 laws from these documents, didn't you?
Yeah, and named them after myself, Kepler's 3 laws. The first one says that a planet's orbit is elliptical around the sun. The second one shows proportion in the amount of orbit and the area of the sun. The third one compares the orbital period and radius of orbits of a planet to those of other planets.
wow, you certainly are the life of the party. Let's get out of here.
I try to be. Every time I have guests over, I try to make balloon animals and play chess to... Oh, wait. They were making fun of me. Oh.
My goodness, that guy was dull. Where are we going now?
Well, we still have a lot to cover, so let's take a glance at others who helped us understand the universe as we pass them by.
Hey, that's Newton. Newton was perhaps the greatest physicist of all time. His 3 laws of motion and his understanding of gravity gave us explanations to the movements of the planets and stars.
Since Newton, there have been many other astronomers, physicists, and scientists who have expanded our understanding of space.
Men like Herschel, who discovered infrared radiation, and Uranus.
Well, not that Uranus was hard to find. Pun power!
That isn't even a pun!
There's also John Couch Adams. Even though he never found or discovered Neptune, he did predict that it actually had to exist. You know, due to Uranus acting all weird.
You're having fun with this, aren't you?
So much fun.
Antonio Mari started astronomical spectroscopy, or the study of stars using light spectrums. Hubble would later use this to prove that the universe is continuously expanding.
And just when we felt comfortable with the knowledge we had, Einstein came and complicated it all up with his theories of relativity and photoelectric effects, making future physics classes all the more frustrating.
Those poor students.
Now we should be coming up to where space exploration really took off.
Welcome to the 1950s.
Who's that bald guy over there?
Ball guy? That's President Eisenhower, responsible for the creation of modern-day space exploration.
Huh? Him?
We will assemble together a space program that has been funded by the United States government. We will call it the National Aeronautical Space Administration.
NASA.
NASA.
Yes, NASA.
Because of NASA, we've been able to push the envelope of space exploration, from the Hubble telescope to the Voyagers, to Mars rovers, to people even walking on the moon.
Eisenhower, this program is ingenious. What motivated you to create such a thing? Was it to expand the borders of knowledge and understanding? To extend our reach to the stars and planets? To go where no man has ever dared to go?
Sure, but mostly it's just a chance to beat the Russians.
Meh.
After the Soviet Union fell, the political incentive was gone, and NASA hasn't been the same as it used to.
However, the programs are still out of this world.
Don't you dare.
Sorry.
Arno, let's go home.
Click.
Nothing beats the modern times.
Say, there's another guy over there.
Hi there, what's your name?
Oh, I'm no one of consequence.
I insist.
Actually, that's his real name.
Oh.
What are you up to?
Well, it's a clear night. I'm far away from light pollution. I have my telescope here. Seems perfect to just look up and gaze at the stars. You see, amateur astronomers like me continuously help the world learn more about the universe and our place in it. What the human race has learned so far is quite new, and astronomers are only beginning to understand the complexities and wonders that lay out in space. Who knows what exotic worlds, new discoveries, and perhaps even other forms of life exist out there in the universe, just waiting to be explored.
Wow. Even after everything we've learned about the heavens, they never cease to strike awe, inspiring so many throughout time. You were right, Arno. Astronomy is exciting. It seems that the more we learn about space and the universe, the more we can learn about ourselves and about our place within it.
Wilson, do you know what I've learned from all of this?
What's that, Arno?
I've learned that no matter where you are, or what time you live in, you can always make a punny joke. Pun power!
I hate you.